Greetings, gentlemen. PomPa here. Today I got something different for you. So, I promised that I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to use the AMX mod menu, because people, not everybody know how to use it, and obviously they want to be admins, and so I can help them. So I've got on a list here all the commands. And like, you could do that research yourself, but I guess watching a video is much faster, one might say. Now I'm gonna launch a server with bots. This is my private non-Steam server, which I use only for testing and stuff. And I ain't got any plugins on it, only the basic ones. I'm gonna stay spectator, and we're gonna watch the bots shoot themselves, I guess. And I'm gonna have the console. So this is the console, obviously. It is the button under escape. So this is escape, with the button with which you open your menu. And the console is the button under it. You see, it also says console. Now, there is two ways about it. You can try only by using commands, and the other thing is using the menu. Now, in Rise of Zombies, where I'm admin, I'm gonna run away from the fight. In Rise of Zombies, the things are kinda changed, recoded. So I don't have access through the menu to everything, basically. So I have to use the console if I need to ban somebody. Usually I use the menu because for me it is much faster. Now let's get straight to the point. How do I access this menu? So this is what you type in the console. Now if you have to type it every time, it's slow, obviously. And now here is the menu. This is what you have. You got kick, ban, slap, slay, team player, change level, vote for map, speech stuff, like maybe some things you don't need to know right now. Server commands, CVAR settings, like these things you don't really know. You got teleport player, restrict weapons. Most of these things, when you're an admin, you're not gonna have to use them, just because you won't have them unless it's your server. Then you're gonna have them. And also these things. So this is the menu, obviously. So you got kick player. So I can choose a bot. In our case, I have only bots, and I can kick every bot. Any single one of them. I can choose it, the guy, and I pick his number, and he's out. Now there's another way to kick a player, and that is through the console. So let's say I don't like Dustin, so I'm gonna kick Dustin. You see, he killed 3 people. He's a bad person. So we type AMX _ kick, and then the name, and Dustin is out. Now a new bot came in to replace him. Actually has the same score as me, or as him, but yeah, never mind. The thing is, Dustin is out. You see in the console, Dustin has left the game. Client Dustin kicked. You see, it works. Now we can try kicking. Who was it? Yeah, we're gonna kick Graham because I don't like him. Now we're gonna open the AMX mod menu again. See, it's out here again. So you'll kick player, and there's Graham, and Graham is out. And now we got Wally. No, yeah, we got Bert. Never mind. So you see, both work. You can use whatever. I personally use the menu. It's much faster. Now I know that some people are lazy. They don't want to type AMX mod menu every time. So this is how you do it. You type bind. The key you want to use, for example, I'm gonna go with this key. So with the / key, just for testing purposes. So every time I press this key, the menu is gonna open. See, I can touch it how many times I want. The menu is gonna open. Now that's done. Now I'm not gonna ban the bots, But let's get into banning people. So we got ban player, and you see, I cannot ban the bots. Obviously, if I ban myself, I'm not gonna be in the server, and it's gonna cease all testing purposes of this tutorial, I guess. Now you see at number 8 you get banned permanently. If you press 8, it's gonna change the length of the ban. Now in my case, I haven't modified anything, and we got only 5, 10, 15, 30, 45, 60, and permanently. Now in most servers, when you're an admin, you're gonna have an option to ban people for 1 week, 1 day, 1 month, and 2 weeks, and so on. Now I don't have that here, but you can ban people through the console for an amount of time that you decide. So you see, you got Amx ban IP, Amx ban. So if you try with ban, it gives you how to use it. So you give a username or a user ID. Now a user ID, how do you get the user ID? It's easy, you type status. User ID is this unique ID over here. It's user ID over here. Now you got this 1, 2, 3, and that's the number of players. Then it's the name. Then it's the ID. So if I want to ban myself with a unique ID, with the user ID, pardon me, I gotta type AMX ban hashtag 11. That's how it's gonna ban me. It's not gonna ban Perry. It's gonna ban me. And then you gotta type in the minutes. Now if you want to ban a guy for, let's say, around 4 weeks, you gotta type 44,444 minutes. That's this amount of minutes. But people actually like to ban people for I don't even know how many. I think it's this many minutes. So it's 4 weeks. Now it's easier to just type 5 times 4, and that's done and dusted. Now you see menu, you have the options only for maximum is 60 and permanently. And most of the times, like, I don't suggest banning people permanently unless you have other choices. Like at the end of the day, when you're an admin, what you want to do is to get rid of the cheaters as fast as possible, because obviously they're gonna ruin the gameplay and people might quit the server you're an admin at. You kinda want players in the server if you're an admin. Now let's say the player has quit. The cheater, he saw you. For example, there was 2 cheaters. One of them managed to get away. So you gotta type it in this AMX add ban. Now if you don't know, if you don't remember how to use the commands, you can just type them here in the console, and it's gonna give you how to ban them. Like, I personally don't remember all of them. I just type in how to use them and do it like that, because I'm used to the menu, obviously, not to the console. So again, here we have authentication ID or IP. Now I suggest you use the IP. So for example, guy's IP is 11111. This is his IP. So you gotta type in AMX add ban. This is his IP, and you gotta put these guys around it, because it's probably not gonna, like, if you don't put these, it's not gonna accept it, most guys. So you type in the minutes and then you ban the guy, obviously. So if the guy has quit, you use AMX add ban. Now in most servers, if you open the menu and go to the last page, you got number 3, number 4, and number 5, and they are basically, one is the Banlist History, the other one is disconnected players. So you have a menu that's gonna show you which players have quit, and you can ban them from there. And the 5th one I don't remember, but it's not that. I don't even use it. So, like, the most important one from back here that I haven't installed it because I don't have a ban list, is disconnect players. And now, next thing is slay. Now, slaying, you just kill a guy. Now, let's say Eugene is a bad guy, and Eugene doesn't want to plant the bomb, so I kill Eugene. You see, number 8 says slay. Eugene's dead. You see, Eugene died, and his teammates were kind enough to take the bomb from him because he was such a useless guy. And now they're gonna try to plant the bomb. Now, if you don't want to slay a guy, you might want to slap him. Now, who's the bomber now? Who are you? You are Yuri. Yuri's actually not going. He's going towards the bomb, but his teammates aren't there, and I'm gonna slap Norm because obviously Norm is not there. He should be with his teammates. Norm, you gotta watch the bomb planter. You see, Norm is nowhere to be seen. Yuri has to deal with the A bomb site on his own. Norm is not even helping. Now Norm even died to his teammate. Even his team doesn't like Norm. Now, you see, you got slay, slap with 0 damage, and then you got slap with 1 damage, 5 damage, and that's about it. Like in some servers, you have a little bit more commands, but most of the times, most the servers will have additional commands about banning. Now, I don't. I just go with the basic stuff. Is what you need. Now, you can slay people through the console as well. So, AMX slay and the nickname, or the user ID that we found in status. This thing here, the thing after the player nickname. That's what you need. Now the bots don't have any. You see, they got unknown. So you can't slay the bots. The bots don't have repeating nicknames either way. Now, so you can slay PomPa, but PomPa is not in the server. He's not alive, so you can't slay me. You can't slap me. Now, same thing with slap. So let's say we slay somebody. We've already slain somebody. We don't need to look at it anymore. So we go to slap. Now, if you type it like this, it wants a name or user ID, and the power is how much damage you're gonna do. So we're gonna slap Bill because he's still alive. Bill, let's say 10 damage. Client Bill slapped with 10 damage, and Bill's dead. Rest in peace, Bill. The bots took care of him. And the bomb's down. Good job, bots. Now, next thing on the list is pause, which is gonna pause the server. It's AMX pause. Server paused. I cannot move right now. And if you type it again, it's unpaused. Then everybody can move again. Now, in general, people are not gonna give you this power. Like, you're not supposed to have it. I do because it's my server. Now, you can use this command too. Sometimes it's how you change the map, obviously. So, let's say people don't like the map. You're like, okay, I can help with that. So you type AMX map DE dust 2, and we're changing the map. It's that easy. If you want Inferno, you can put Inferno. And we got a new set of bots for the new. Oh, we got Dustin again. I'd kick him again. So you can change the map now, respectively. If you're playing in a base builder server, you're gonna change to another base builder map. If you're playing on zombie plague server, you're gonna change to another zombie map. You're not gonna come to Dust 2 every time. So you gotta know the name of the map. Now, for admins, if you have new admins on the server, or admins who like to change their nicknames a lot, you're like not sure if that's the guy, you can go and type this command AMX who. So you see, I am the head admin, so I got all the flags, all the access. And the bots, they're normal users, so they have Z. Now, if you have another man that's an admin on the server, he's gonna have his flags. So, for example, you're probably gonna have him these four and like LMNO, most probably. I don't deal with that because I don't need to. But like, it's not be given the access to the admins. I just, in most cases, I'm a regular admin. I don't need to be something more right now because it's more time consuming, obviously. Now, if we go to other things that are not banning people, not changing the map, more miscellaneous, one might say. Now, I guess you've seen admins talk on all chat. This chat over here. Now, how do you do that? Well, you open your chat, you put in this symbol. Hope you can see it. Use shift and press on 2. Press shift and 2 simultaneously, and you're gonna get this symbol. And then you can type G for green, and then say green. You can type R for red. I need a better background, god damn it. You can say B for blue, and O for orange, Y for yellow, and so on. Like, you can get whatever color you want, basically. Now, there is a console command for that as well. Now, like, there's console commands for almost everything, but we'll get to that. First, I'm gonna finish up something I actually figured out by myself, like, I don't know, it was 5 days ago when I actually wanted to make this video, but I only did my research then. So if you type another one of these symbols and type green again, it's gonna come in the center. If you type 3 times, it's gonna come down in the bottom of the screen. So I personally didn't know how to put them there before that, but like, now I know. Not that I'm gonna use them, but like, in my opinion, down here people are not gonna notice it. So usually on chat is on your chat is on the left, so people look on the left if they want to search for messages. So it's counterintuitive in my opinion. Now I'm gonna go back to console. So AMX say, it gives you the tutorial right away. It gives the message, sends message to all players. AMX say hello. It's gonna come out in the chat like this. Now I'm gonna put a bind for it. Bind dot AMX. No, I don't need these. AMX say hello. I need a better key, never mind. Bind, I'm gonna put it to L because I don't have L bound to anything. AMX say hello. I'm doing something wrong. I did not try this one. I gotta put it at, yeah, never mind. Bind L. AMX say hello. Alright, it's done. This is how it comes in chat. And you can spam it, obviously. Now, bots don't react to that, but it's not our problem. Now, other thing is AMX chat. So you see, AMX chat message sends message to admins. AMX chat greetings. It comes out here. We're gonna type it again. Bind L AMX chat greetings. Now we're gonna press it. You see, it only this message comes to admins only. Now there's another way to do it. You don't need to go to the console. You can go to team chat, use the same key Shift plus 2. You gotta press simultaneously about for this one too. And you can type in greetings again. Like this is the report chat. So if you're a normal player, you can still use this chat, but you can't see it. You only type, for example, PomPa man is a hacker. If you type that, all admins are gonna see it. And if PomPa man is a hacker, they're gonna go and they're gonna see what they can do about it. So that's the report chat and the admin only chat before that. Now technically admins can type to each other with this chat, obviously, but like they might miss a report, but you can type in there. It's not a lot of players that know about it. Now next thing is you're an admin and you want to have a personal what you call it, you want to talk to somebody privately, let's say it like that. So you go AMXPSay, say name or user ID message. So I'm gonna send a message to Lester. Lester, you are a bot. So it goes to Lester, you are a bot. Now you cannot see it, but I'm gonna bind it so you can see it in the server. AMXPSay Lester, you are a bot. Now I'm gonna, so Lester, if I'm Lester now, I'm trying to shoot somebody. No, he's dead, never mind. So if I was Lester, I'm gonna like see this coming up only to me. Now all admins are gonna see the PSay. Like not everybody, but the admins that have more flags than you. For example, if there is a head admin in the server and somebody sends a private message like this, you're gonna be able to see it if you're the head admin, and like it's your server, obviously you can see everything. It's also recorded in the logs of the server. You can see over here L, it's for the logs. So in the server files you're gonna see this. Now next thing on my list is tsay. tsay, it's on the left. So we kind of went over that one. We used this command for it. B for brown. Actually, no, B is for blue. Yeah, never mind. I guess I don't know what color was for brown. And next thing is csay. Center. Well, we covered center, we covered bottom, so we don't need these. Now let's say that you have limited admin powers and you want to change the map. So you can do it through the menu. So 5 is change level, it's to directly change the map, and 6 is for voting. So you can vote for these maps, for example. Now I'm gonna go into other stuff of the menu, but not right away. Let's first finish up with these things. Now, voting for map. You can open the console or use the menu. Now, through the menu, you only have a limited amount of options. Now, as I am the admin officer, I'm gonna put a vote. AMX vote map. You can put a normal vote too, but we're gonna put a vote map, and you can put DE dust 2, DE Inferno. Actually, I'm gonna put things so it doesn't make a bad thing on me. So I'm gonna go with 2 maps. You can go with 3, with 4, with 5, with 6, but like you have only a limited amount of keys on your keyboard, so you gotta have that in mind. So we're putting the vote and no one's gonna vote because they're bots. Like I cannot vote right now, but that's how it works. It says Vote maps, map 1 does 2, map 2, Inferno. Got one, needed one. Voting failed, no one voted. Bots don't vote. That's why they don't vote for presidents. Now, if you feel like you don't want to have that vote for a map, you want to vote for something. So, for example, you and your admins, you have a nice banter going on between you, and you can do that. AMX vote. So this is how you use it. It's a question. For example, PomPa man is a bot. So we're gonna put these guys in here because it's a question, and it's more than one. It is more than one word. So if you try to do that, it's not gonna work. Then answer 1, yes. Answer 2, no. You see, vote custom. Now, to all players, you're gonna have this vote, and people are gonna vote. So one votes for option 1, which is yes. Other guy votes for 2, and so on. So you see, voting failed. No one votes. Bots don't want to vote. So fuck bots. Now, if you think you don't want to have that vote, for example, you put a vote for a map, but you're like, okay, I just put the map I don't want to put in because you don't even know. But it can happen. You can type in AMX Cancel Vote. There's no voting to cancel, or the vote session can be cancelled with that command, is what it said. Now, no vote currently, that's why we cannot cancel anything. But not our problem. These are like the simplest things you can have as an admin, and like you can obviously use the menu. If you don't want to remember all the commands, you can just use the menu. It's much faster, in my opinion. But everywhere that I've been an admin, they want you to know how to use the console. So I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. I think everybody are gonna want you to have console knowledge, how to use the AMXMODmenu, not only through the menu itself. Now let's go to the menu again. Now let's say you have your own server. Like, you can practice these things by yourself. So if you go to speech stuff, you can set in commands.
Hello. Hello.
You got hello. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So don't think so is from Half-Life.
Don't ask me. Hey, stop that. Yep.
And so on. Like, you can have more of these commands if you want to test them by yourself, but you can send them if you have them as a part of your access to your, I don't even know. But the thing is, if the admin has given you access to them, you can use them. It's not, you're not supposed to use them. It's not like if you don't use them you're gonna lose your adminship, but you have them as an option. It's like a fun thing on the side. Now, there's also client commands, but we don't need them. You won't have any access to them because they're not our thing to worry about. Now, server commands, you got pause and restart the round. Now, if you play zombie base builder, this is how you're gonna restart your round. If you play alone and you're testing for bases, you can just restart the round with this one. So we're starting.
20 minutes remaining.
You see, 0-0. Boss just started anew. They got pistols only. We're started, not the round, but feels like the map. Let's see, time left.
19 minutes.
Well, it didn't just restart the map, I think. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I think it did. I think it's only for 20 minutes. I don't remember for how long I put it. But doesn't matter. Now, next thing on the menu. You got configuration, CVARs, language settings. Now, most of these things you don't need, but let's say teleport player. Let's save this location. We're gonna put a CT and a T at the same spot. Save location. We're gonna get Lester and Cecil. And here, and Cecil's dead. Rest in peace, Cecil. So you have this command, but usually it's gonna be great for you because it's not activated. So if you want to have access to the teleport menu, first you gotta go to your folder where you have your AMX mod, and you gotta remove the semicolon, which is this key. Actually, I'm gonna open the console to show it. The semicolon is this key. Because the way it works, I'm gonna go on a separate video someday about how to do your prop only server. Not only your private server, I meant your own server. I'm gonna go that another day, but the thing is, if you want to have access to it, you gotta remove the semicolon in front of it, and you're gonna have your teleport menu. Now, next thing on the menu, I just press 0. One of the things is restrict weapons, so we can restrict the bots of having. Let's say I don't want him to have the MP5 Navy because I don't like the gun. On 3, 4, 5, 6. No SMGs. Fuck you, bots. And you gotta put save settings. And bots won't be using any of these weapons. So if a bot had one, he can't buy them next round. So if Lester dies, he loses his weapon. Same goes for Tim, for Niles, and for Cecil, who also had a gun, a submachine gun. Now that's about it. Like, if I've missed something, I'm sorry. I'm not a robot. I just wrote down the most important things on the list. Like kicking a player, banning, slaying, slapping, changing the map using chat commands, and having votes. Like, that's the most important things you're gonna need. From here on, you can just upgrade your knowledge and basically know more stuff. As you go, you're gonna encounter new situations, and they're gonna need, for example, maybe assistance from somebody else. I think the video's too long. I don't think people are gonna like it, but never mind. The idea is, I did the video. I'm gonna put the console commands in the video description. Just so you have them. Like, if you don't remember them and you don't want to go through the entire video again, you're gonna have the console commands in the description. I think I should have said it in the beginning. God damn it. So sorry about that. So gentlemen, if you have any additional questions, you can post them in the comments. I'm gonna answer them. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.